We are going to talk about establishing a line of authority with a surety carrier. A line of authority is a set of limits established by the surety carrier that outlines the size of a project and the amount of bonded projects that a construction company can have going at any given time. This essentially means that if a construction company has an established line of authority of $5 million per project and $10 million aggregate, we do not need underwriting approval as the bonding agency to release bid bonds to you that are underneath those thresholds. We can do it in a matter of minutes, and we do it right here at the agency. You may exceed your line of authority for a given project and or your line of authority for aggregate. However, these will require underwriting approval and will not be able to be turned around in a matter of minutes. Sometimes these take about a day and a half to get approved from underwriting. Essentially saying, if you have a $6 million project and your single project line of authority is $5 million, you're going to go ahead and submit that to underwriting, and most likely 90% of the time they'll have a few questions and they'll go ahead and release that bond afterwards anyway. There are a couple factors that are very important to establishing a line of authority, and the first is certainly establishing a realistic expectation of your construction company's needs. If your largest project is $2 million in the history of the organization, we certainly aren't going to be submitting to the carriers looking for a $5 million project and a $10 million aggregate limit. The items that the insurance carriers are going to look at that are critical to establishing a line of authority within your organization can mostly be found on the financial documents. That's working capital, cash on hand, accounts payable, accounts receivable, and debt to equity ratios. When you're getting ready to establish a line of authority, you need to have the following documents prepared for underwriter review. Those are standard surety application, 3 years reviewed CPA statements, work on hand schedules, personal financial statements of each owner, bank line of credit, current internal financials, and a signed indemnity agreement. Once these items are reviewed by the carrier, they will come back and they will establish a proposal to you that includes both your project aggregate, your program aggregate, and then obviously the rating structures that surround all the different stacks that go along with the bidding process. These are the Cliff Notes on establishing a line of authority. I hope everybody has a little bit better of an understanding. If you'd like to talk further about this, we'd be happy to discuss. Hope everybody has a great day, and good luck on your bids.